The war in West Asia intensified on Sunday when US President Donald Trump decided to attack Iran. Iran retaliated yesterday by bombing a US base in Qatar. This warring situation has, of course, clearly cast uncertainty over Iran's participation in the 2026 World Cup next year. That's to be co-hosted by USA. Iran is already on the back foot with a travel ban being slapped on them by the US. But what further repercussions can be witnessed here on? Can Iran be banned from participation? What options will FIFA explore? Many troubling questions around this matter. A report that will attempt to answer them all.
The war in West Asia took a drastic turn on Sunday when the United States bombed nuclear sites in Iran. Iran retaliated and rather swiftly bombed a US base in Qatar the next day. And it is this exchange that has thrown a cloud of doubt over Iran's participation in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. There was a flurry of activity earlier today on the internet, with the US President Donald Trump announcing yet another ceasefire, this one between Iran and Israel. Many rushing in to congratulate the president for such a clinical breakthrough. But that doesn't take away the uncertainty that now looms over the mega sporting event that the United States is set to co-host with Canada and Mexico next year. So we know what's happened so far in this conflict. How does it affect Iran and the World Cup? Iran, by the way, has already qualified for the Football World Cup and is set to make a fourth appearance. First, Iran already has a travel ban imposed on them by none other than the United States. President Donald Trump some weeks ago issued travel bans to 12 countries. Iran was on that list, which potentially meant no fans could travel for the World Cup, as sporting officials, players and support staff were still allowed. But this was before Trump inserted America into the war. So the next logical question is this: can these latest developments impact Iran's participation at the World Cup? Yes, it can. FIFA in the past has been very belligerent in its approach to punish warring countries and keep them away from FIFA events. Russia was recently banned from all FIFA and UEFA events after their invasion of Ukraine in 2022. So Iran could face sanctions. Even if they don't, can they play in the World Cup without having travelled to the United States? That's also highly improbable. The draw is going to be held in December this year, and the only way they can avoid playing group games in the USA is if they get drawn into Group A. Even so, if Iran does progress to the next round, they will have to go to America, which prompts a hybrid setup should such a scenario arise. Has FIFA responded yet, and where do they stand in this matter? FIFA is in a bit of a pickle here. The FIFA chief has always shown his hard hand when it comes to such matters, but can he live up to that precedent? In this situation, he definitely finds himself in a compromising position considering his blossoming friendship with Donald Trump.
You're part of the FIFA team. That's good.
Great. I appreciate it. That's true.
So safe to say, whatever decision Infantino and FIFA take regarding Iran will be swayed by that factor.
Peace will happen, and then we.
Also safe to say at this point that the situation is tense, and all the developments of the last few days have only put more problems up for the FIFA World Cup. A tournament that was supposed to be a grand event in 3 neighboring countries, but one that is only encountering more concerns and more problems over the last few months.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakaljo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
Euro, 4 trilhões de
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish,
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.